world. For me, today we got some sunshine. Yay! This is one of the sunniest places in the US, and we've had a lot of gray days, and that doesn't really help with much of anything. So, we got the bathroom done yesterday. Yay! I'm so excited. So, I came in here to actually kind of tweak my tiles a little bit, and I found out that they've changed the order. So I guess this is the new update in the game, because these were not the first row, and the solid ones that used to be on the top, these guys are now down in the list. So I was like, oh, where are my tiles? I don't know. So heads up, if you haven't been in there yet, you may find that. So, because I kind of just want to, I don't know, complete a few of the patterns or something, you know? I don't know. After I looked at it, I was like, maybe I don't really care for it like that. Like, I think that's probably good. Some of it doesn't matter because it's underneath the thing, but yeah, I think I'm just going to make it like a little bit more square pattern. If I can find my tiles now. Now I don't know where anything is. So I hate that it's taking a long time for some of this. Yeah, I kind of want to just do a bit more of a, well, that one may be fine. Yeah, so normally things would go much faster than this, but unfortunately, oh, yeah, that's not wanting to do that. Unfortunately, it seems like maybe this house was not the best choice to do this sort of broadcast, because it is not my usual, and I've never designed anything for someone with, you know, a physical limitation like this. So it's kind of proving, you know, a lot more challenging than I would have thought. Okay, I kind of like that tile thing better. So, I put this up just this morning. I thought maybe I will divide her room. It's still going to come out as a multifunctional room because it doesn't recognize these as actual walls. So unfortunately, we're going to have to just deal with that. I do want to kind of get to the other end of the house, so I'm going to try to get things going a little quicker now that I've got kind of a handle on what the house looks like, what the personality is of the house, etc. I think I know what I'm going to put on this wall here. I was looking through the pictures and I thought, oh, see, I haven't used this one yet, so I think I'm going to get rid of that for the time being, because the darn thing, just see how it like mixes everything up. It puts all your pictures out of order, and it makes it really hard to keep track of anything. So now that's why I caught my YouTube videos, the ones that are polished with the music and all the pretty stuff. I caught them up because what I need to do is do a house, video it, do all the screenshots, post it, and then sell the house and get rid of all the pictures, because if you keep them all in your gallery, if you start uploading a lot of pictures to your gallery here, it gets extremely sluggish trying to scroll through the pictures and find what you need. And it, unfortunately, the game doesn't put them in the order like the most recent. That would work, but it doesn't do that, and it's just a nightmare. So I really need to keep pretty much only the pictures that I'm using right now, the houses that I actually own, and all the rest of them I have to go in and get rid of. So that's a heads up. If you like to use, or if you want to start using custom images on the walls, which really does make a difference, because then it really makes it your own, as opposed to, you know, just, you know, the stock pictures that everybody is going to use. So this is the image that I want to put on this wall, because this picture, if you look at it next to this one, see how it has kind of the same feel to it? Even though it's different, it has a very similar feel. And so I want to make it's kind of square, so I don't really want it to be, I don't want it to be too small. I may put, well, actually, before I do that, before I go crazy doing that, I may have to put it on a different wall, because I gotta see how big this thing is, because now my bedroom is already here. I just found in the workshop today like an open modular kind of wall unit kind of thing for bedrooms and stuff. So I'm gonna go see if I can find it in here. I'm assuming it's in the bedroom. No, apparently not. Wardrobes, no. Oh, I should have looked where it was gonna be. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, living room. Let's see. It's this big wall unit, and it's open on the front. Apparently not. So let's see what else. Office? Yeah, maybe. Well, there's a hanging shelf wall unit, but that's not it. Nope. Okay. What was it? What was it? I posted about the latest change there. What was this thing? Let's see. Subscribed items. I don't even know if I'll find it this way. These are some of the latest things. They've got some light blue paint. I'm so excited. The only problem with those paints is that it sometimes doesn't let you put things on the wall, so we'll have to see. Modular closet. Yeah, this thing. So this is what I want to use. Modular closet. It says limits can put outside. Oh dear. I hope it's not only outside. Oh dear, that would not be good. Modular closet. Because this is probably not the kind of thing you want to put outside if you're going to put your clothes in it. Oh my goodness, it's a big thing. Oh my goodness, that is massive, isn't it? That's huge. I don't want to cover a part of her window. See, because this would be great. See, if I'd known about this, then I could have designed the room differently. But now I probably would. I'm going to get it anyway. Because this would put everything within reach of her. Looks a little weird from the other side. Ah. I want to use this, but wow, that is big. The only issue with it, obviously, too, is having these up high. I want to use that, but wow, that is massive. All this lower stuff would be great. I don't know. I think it's not really going to work for this particular room. It's a great item. It's a fantastic item. I just need something a little bit smaller than that. Let's see. Is there any other thing? No. Block closet. Nope. That's not going to work. Because I think what my idea was to do for her is actually just have a hanging, what do they call that? Yeah. Data set? I don't know what this is. So have this for hanging clothes because it's a little more accessible. And actually, in a lot of the Danish hygge books that I've looked at, they actually have these. Or online I've researched, looked up pictures, and they have these in their bedrooms instead of having like a closet or whatever. They just literally have one of these that they hang their clothes on. And then we'll have something else as drawers. So I think that would be suitable for her. Not to make a pun. I didn't really mean to make a pun. And then I really like that. I do like these things here, though. You know, I think, because I did get this for the room. I think I stuck it in the other room down the hall. It's a little different style than the rest of the room. But I like it. I think it's really nice, and it looks like it would be very accessible. You know, it's not too high, etc. So it's just a question of, is it going to look weird? Let's go down the hall and pick that up again and see. Let's go through this door. Because it's not too big. It doesn't, one of the problems with some of these things is they stick out really far. So this doesn't stick out. So now I think I can put my custom image on this wall. I'm going to have to jump up on her bed. And I may take it down just a little bit. These very large pictures like this, because normally, you know, you'd think, oh, I'll just put a small picture and then have to fill up the wall with something else. But let's see what that looks like. These sort of wall mural type things are quite popular in design at the moment. So that's what I'm going with. I kind of like it. I think it's nice. And oh, bye. Bye. It also makes it so that you don't have to buy like 9 million different things, and you know, although yes, they are quite pricey. So I like that. I want to do something behind it. You know what I think I may do is actually a wallpaper behind it, like a flower wallpaper. Let's see what that looks like. Again, it may look really bad. You know, like the blue weave or something. Although we got to watch out for the stripes. That's the only problem. Let's see, because that's what they call the teal, but I don't want something super duper bright. It's probably not going to work because I think this is the color. Yep, this is the color I would need, and they still have the stripes, and that just looks horrible. Just really looks bad. I really wish I could use that right now. The only other thing is maybe I can use a gold. Let's see. Perhaps I could use this one. So this is in the same neighborhood. That, or I could use a gray, either one. I don't know which one is going to look better. I'm just going to buy both, and I'm going to see which one looks nice. Somewhere in here. Yeah, it's under this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh, no. Oh, these are like unusable. These are completely unusable. Taking a screenshot. And I'm going to post this in the Bugs, Crashes, and Other Horrors. Oh, I can't even believe that. That just... I mean, the other one is the roses one. I could do this one. Can perhaps use this. But let's just see. I may not even need the gray one. I may be belly aching for nothing. All right, let's see what this looks like behind it. Of course, it's hard to tell with things sitting in front. See, that's rather nice. And actually, what I want to do too is if I do that, let's get where I can paint the wall there. What do you think about that? Again, I want the room to be bright and happy. So, like, the other possibility is to do, you know, see if we had the gray ones that I could use. That would be awesome. Because this, I don't know, well, let's see what this looks like. See, I mean, that's nice as well, but it's a little more drab, if you will. I like the flowers on it, though. The flowers are rather nice. Maybe I like the flowers better. That's roses. Weave of roses, but I don't know if they have, let's see. Weave. They only have mint, white, and blue. And the blue are the very ones that you can't use. That's a weave of roses. Might as well take a screenshot of that while I'm at it too. That one's okay, that one's okay, and that one is not. Because this is not the right blue. See, that's just not, that's not a thing. So, and then the other thing would be mixing them up, but, you know, that may be going bananas. Oh, it looks like a present. Look at that. I just wish I could use the blue. That would just be nice. The other possibility is, you know, I could do the gray, just the straight gray. Oh, see, I kind of like that. I think that's very nice. It looks like a present. It looks like it's wrapped with a ribbon, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I think that looks pretty nice. So, if I move my paint cans out of the way, again, I apologize if you guys are getting dizzy on this. It's something you get used to, but if you notice, I work with it windowed. I do not work with this full screen because it will just give me motion sickness, so I just don't do it. It's possible I could use the gray. Let's see here. Which ones do I have? I have the yellows. Let's do the, like, we could do the grays. Maybe over here. Let's just see what it looks like. And I may go, bleh. Game freeze. I may not like it, and I may paint it back, but you guys probably get tired of hearing me saying, it's all experimentation. It's all experimentation. Kind of, yeah. So see, you try it and you go, it's a little bit much. It's kind of going crazy with the patterns here, so that's kind of over the top, I think. I think what I probably, I don't want to have too much of the dark gray, but now I'm out of the lighter gray, so I gotta go buy paint. Go buy some paint. Okay, at least this looks like it's relatively in the same order. Yay! Because, you know, you get used to, even if it's not the best, you get used to a certain order of things, and then they go change it, and then suddenly you just don't know where anything is, and you're like, oh, where's that thing that I really, really need right now? Okay, so that's back the way it was. I think what I'll do is do a little wall divider here. Could also continue this little pattern here too, which is kind of neat. Let's one of these, and one of these, and because I kind of like this. Let's see. That and the light color. And yeah, let's finish it in the dark color. So we have a little bit of the same. You know, these are just the little touches that I can do to make it interesting without affecting her mobility. That's really what I'm looking for. And I don't want to carry these stripes up because, again, it'll get to be like kind of crazy city there. So what do I want to do with that little corner thing, which is kind of cool, is I may... Wait, why are these back in the order again? Now these are back in the other order. That's really bizarre. Well, now I gotta go, like, delete my post because I'm living in some kind of... It was La La Land, or you guys saw it. That was weird. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of this one. Because I tell you, I think reality is shifting. I think that's what it is. It's just the only explanation. So I think what I may do here is I want to use some of these tiles. Did I have some of those from in here? I have the light color, don't I? Did I use them all? I think I did. Yeah. A little collection. So, yeah, I think that looks nice. Let's do the light ones. Go put this down. Just to have that little corner interest there. You see? It's subtle, but it's just a little something. And it doesn't scream, look at me. It's just a, oh, at least that's my opinion of it. Yeah, so I think that's quite nice. Again, not really sure what to do with the windows. Those are just the original blinds, but I think I want to put... I think I don't want to just have plain old blinds. I think we need to put... Because this is her bedroom, so let's put curtains here. Not curtains, because curtains won't fit. Because none of the curtains will fit. You try to put curtains up. Oh! It's going to let the... Okay, make a liar of me. Wow! It's going to let me put curtains? It never has before. That's interesting. Well, now. Wonder what would happen if I just put some cyan curtains up here. Well, goodness gracious me. Let's try it. All the times before, it was like it was because it was sticking in the wall. And it would just turn red and it wouldn't let me do it. Well, isn't that interesting? They don't quite fit. They don't quite go into the end of the wall. The end of the thing here. Let's see if the wide ones will fit. I don't know if they will. Let's move this for the moment. It may be the wide ones that just won't fit. Let's see. That's the short narrow. Let's see. There's a short wide. Here we go. Short wide. See, that's the one that won't fit. I knew I wasn't crazy. Well, maybe I am crazy, but okay. I I want to have the curtains, but that's just not going to work so good. So I think the teal ones, because we already have the yellow on the wall. Let's do this and see what this looks like. And again, it may be too much color. I may want to go for, you know, like a cream kind of color or white, or, you know, what they call white anyway. I don't like the blue with the blue of the bed, so. Okay, let's see. I mean, I could do the yellow, or I could just do like a very soft gray, even. I can do the white, but I don't know about the white. Let's see what the white looks like before I go crazy and do two more. Is that boring? That's boring. Yeah. Nah. Let's see. Could do polka dots. Polka dots probably wouldn't work. Cause see, like these, it's like, no, heck no. Golden flowers, no. You know, she may be a grandma, but let's not go there. Green, we don't want, I mean, you know, this is not green. This is bamboo, okay? Why don't they name it right? It's not that difficult. So I kind of think I'm either going to go with light gray or dark gray. So let's see what the dark gray looks like. Because I want these colors to really pop. I want the colors, the color emphasis to be here. I think the dark gray works because the wall is light colored and it gives a contrast. I hope this is helpful for you guys. You know, like my comments about why I'm making the choices that I'm making. So you see, this way we get the contrast with the wall. Otherwise, you just have this big blank sort of looking thing at the end of the room. So I'm going to move this over like that. And I wonder what happens if I put any mirrors, because mirrors are great to fill up wall space without, and it also makes the room, you know, feel bigger, although this room is pretty big, so it's not necessary. But let's see. If I put mirrors of any kind, are we going to end up with that wall reflection thing? No, see, this one's fine. So that could be a possibility. Although sometimes just these little mirror modules work quite nicely. I also want to put some shelves and things like that. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I know what I've got to do is I've got to make, apparently she wants a place to display like photos and things of her family. So I've got to make those because I went in and found, let's see where they are. Family photos online to simulate like these are her family. And so I need to make some frames. I got to put those in frames and so we can put those up. But those are going to go probably in the hallway because I think she wants to display them for everybody. So let's see if there was anything over here. I mean, there's this small one here that could go. There was one of the butterflies ones. This might be nice because it's a subtle. Let's see what it looks like. And that was this one. Let's just see. This will be a much smaller picture. I usually start around half a meter-ish. Yeah, see, I think this would look quite nice up here. I don't know. In a way, it may be an awful lot. Maybe I'll put that over here. I think it works better there. And I think I'm going to put one of those mirrors up there. Because again, I really don't want to... I don't want to overwhelm the room with too many things demanding attention. Yeah, you see that? I think that kind of gives the wall a little bit of interest over there without, and especially if she's going to get some clothes off the rack here. Let's move this over. And in fact, I could just sort of do them that way. Well, this is a straight one, so let's do this one straight. Experiment, experiment, experiment. And in the end, it all looks like it was just planned out, and yeah. But you know, planning, it consists of that. You know, people, you know, doing sketches on paper. And, you know, I know this wall doesn't matter here, but just for my own sake, it just looks like a little present. I like that. I think that's very nice. I want to get, let's see, maybe you'd think I just can't even type. Geesh. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, that's kind of nice. Could even put it here, but I don't know if that's going to interfere with her getting around in the room. Well, I'll put it there anyway, and we'll see. It looks nice. I think it looks nice. I wish there was like a cabinet, like a full-on cabinet. That would be really nice. Or a cupboard or something like that. Let's see. Let's see what there is. Or bookshelf. I don't know. Cupboards. Yeah, see. You just never know what they call them. Okay. Let's try... bookcase. Yeah, look at this. This is just diva bookcase for $1,200. I mean, you know how much this costs at IKEA? Like $120. $120. And this is just nothing but, like, it literally looks like, you know, press board with, you know, vinyl stuff on it. So it's not like it's, you know, an antique looking thing. I don't know where some of these creators get their ideas for the prices, or maybe it just translates strange in the game. I'm not sure which. But that's just a little bit over the top. Bookshelf. No, at least this one is a little bit better now. But see, this is kind of like, this doesn't go with the interior, you know. It's nice. It's very nice, but It only comes in one color. No, 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 no. Now what? Decisions, right? What else do we have? Well, there's a hanging shelf unit. I don't know what color it is. Oh, it's a black one. Oh, that's like a void. Okay. It looks brown in the picture, but I guess maybe there's a different one I just didn't subscribe to. Oh, yeah, there's that thing. But I just don't think it looks very nice, to be quite honest. I mean, it literally looks like the IKEA thing, but maybe even an IKEA knockoff. Oh, by the way, the freaking mole mounds were here when I loaded this house today. I was not happy. It was a good thing I was not recording. I was not a happy camper, and I got out my little mower, and fortunately this time it let me mow the little suckers down, because I can't stand it. Ugh. So, I'm running out of room out there. So now, my lawn is back the way it should be. By the way, for this house, that up there, this area up here, is where they appear. I knew they would. Like I said before, if you saw that video, they appeared while I was mowing the lawn, and I turned around to mow them down, and two of them, I kept mowing through them, and they just kept staying there. And then I got out my shovel, could not get rid of them. And I had to contact the developers, and they were really not much help. And eventually they kind of went away. I don't know what happened. But yeah, it was just not nice. It was quite unpleasant for me. I know a lot of people just don't give a rat's hiney behind, so, you know. But me, I do, and a couple of other people do, and they're just a nuisance. That's all they are. They don't teach you anything. Like I said, you know, if you were actually decorating a house, you would probably just call an exterminator, you know. That would just be that. All right. I think that's enough for the bedroom there. Let's move on. I'm going to come back to it. I'm not going to just leave her bedroom like this. Just completely, you know, extreme minimalism. I think she needs some, I don't know where to put these yet, so I'm just kind of dragging them down here for the time being. Oh, come on. Go there. Just for funsies right now. Hanging shelf unit, but, you know, no. Let's see what else there is. Let's give her a little hanging hat. No. Nope, nope, nope. Lots of hanging desk. But, let's see here. I mean, I may just end up giving her some of these guys here. With, kind of like we did in the bedroom. I mean, in the bathroom. Let's see, because we've got American elm, and we've got cedar. Cedar would probably look nice. Kind of got that cedar theme going on in the house here. So if I put one of these on either side, probably have to move these little lights. Just, you know, probably ought to just sell the little lights. I keep dragging them around the house. Yeah. I think I don't know. I think I should change these too, because they just look very corporate. And, you know, even if you've got a home office, let's make it pleasant, shall we? You know, let's line this up. And, oh, I wanted to also give her like a pencil cup kind of thing. Let's, yeah, like one of, like, sure. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. I don't think she needs an inbox or anything, but maybe one of these two. Who knows what she does? I don't know what her day job is, or her work at home, or whatever it is. Oh, there's pencils for office too. Oh, well, that's, we'll go with the other one. Okay. Let's go to, no. Well, envelopes. I mean, not, people don't send a lot of things nowadays, but hey, you never know. Maybe she has to send out things. We'll put a couple of envelopes. There also is there's like a notepad. Kind of expensive for this tiny little pad, but you know, sure. Let's put that. I don't know. I think we should probably need the notepad over here. And let's see what else we have. You know, she probably need a little tissue box too, which we could put, I don't know. It's not terribly accessible under here, but she could pull it out if she needs it, you know what I mean? So we'll do that. And potatoes. Everybody needs potatoes on their desk. I have one on my desk right now. No, I don't. A bear sculpture. How big is the bear sculpture? That's kind of cute. Is it big? No, it's little. That might be kind of cute. I need to figure out what to do. Maybe, you know, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to put the speakers like on top. Because, you know, these are like fantastic speakers. And that way, I think they're kind of out of the way. Oh, they're probably going to just stay there. I still haven't given her an actual computer. Anybody notice that? She has a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor. No computer. I'm just so reluctant to just buy one of those horrible old things. Maybe she needs a little Zen garden on her desk. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. See, we'll put a Zen garden on her desk. That'll be pleasant. And a little, you know, maybe somebody made that for her, or I don't know, can't really see it behind the monitor, but you know, the game won't let me move it over, so we'll just pretend. Quill. Oh, we'll put a quill on her desk. Manila folders. Document stack. Okay, we'll put some manila folders because, you know, who knows what sort of things she might need these for. Why do they only want to sit sideways? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Let's... Will they sit this way? No, apparently not. All right, close enough. Close enough. Okay, what other things do we have? Paintbrushes that we're going to use for the art studio. I don't think she needs magazines and things like that. Colored pencils. We're going to need those. I wonder if she'd need some of those in here. I mean, she's got her little organizer thing, but maybe we'll put some colored pencils in here because I would imagine that, I don't know, maybe she has a job that allows her to, you know, use her art skills. Who knows? I'm going to have one of those probably in the other room. Although I don't think she does figures. I think she just does, you know, flowers and birds and nature kind of things. I think the gray wicker basket is probably too big. I don't know, because I tried using this in a previous one. Oh, look at that. It actually works. Yay! Oh, I'm excited. It means I don't have to find 16 different things to put in that little slot, in that little cubby. Let's put another one. Yay! Oh, that's very helpful. That's very helpful right there. Most of that's probably going to be like food items, things like that. I don't know if she needs any books in here. Let's see, document stack. I don't know if this will work, but well, it does. It just looks a little messy. Anyway, so what do you think? That looks pretty good, except for really boring walls. Ugh, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of these guys because just no. Let's figure out what to do about this, because again, we want the interesting background. How about a shelf with books, maybe? Because again, if she has like web meetings or if she does any sort of web broadcasting type things, there is a webcam, but I don't know. Where does this go? It sits on the desk? See, because, you know, a webcam would like go up here. All right, we'll just pretend. We'll just put it there and pretend that when she needs it, she puts it up on the monitor or whatever. Oh, that just turns on the back. That's right. Still got to figure out about the computer. Oh, my goodness. All right, what am I going to do, guys? These are my choices other than a gaming rig. I mean, really? Does anybody ever buy this and put it in the game? I mean, I guess they do. Maybe this is something they gave her at work. You know, like I have, even with my laptop, I use an external keyboard. I think maybe, you know, a lot of people do. I think maybe what I want to do is put some sort of little small table over there and put the computer on it. Needs to be a little thing. You know, no, not like that. Not a table, maybe. A little cabinet? Let's see. Yeah, so this, I think, that's cedar? I guess it is. See, actually, we could even put something like that over here. Might be a bit big. So, yeah. So something like this with some books as an interesting background for, you know. Because you don't want something like a picture necessarily. Oh, game freeze. That people would just sort of sit and stare at. Although maybe I'll put the books on the bottom and the plants towards the top. That might look a little better. My plant's going to go flying on the floor. Ah! Oh! Are you kidding? I hate when it does that. Ugh. All right, let's do this. again, we're gonna have like she'll have just like a really long, and this could be an air plant, you know, kind of like IKEA plants that look really realistic, but you don't have to water them like all the YouTubers have. Now I gotta go buy a fern because, you know, I don't know why the game does that. It's like sometimes if you don't do exactly the right thing, it turns it, as soon as you go to pick it up to move it, it sells it. And I'm like, I didn't want to sell it, I just wanted to move it. Okay. And I want books. Yep. Let's get a row of books. And let's get, maybe we'll get something like this. They don't like to sit really close. Well, maybe that's too much of a distraction. I don't know. What else can we put? And we could put one of these. Nonsense. And then, let's see, how about like a, I'll probably have to move it over, I guess. Like this in between. Yep, that's as close as it's gonna get. So I think that looks pretty nice. We just need some like paint colors or something here so that it looks nice. I do not know which kind to get yet, so let's, you know, what about that little Sonic thing? Like this is a Sonic media cabinet, like the little Sonic sideboard. How about that? To put, oh, hello. That's kind of, it's quite large, but it's gonna get stuck, isn't it? It's not the right wood either, but I was hoping to have that. Oh, I know what. What do they call those? It's in the furniture. I don't know if it's in the bedroom one. Let's see. Cabinets? Nope. Because there's always the weird names for these things. Nope. Let's see what else. Office. Maybe it's in the actual office thing. Yeah, like these little guys. Right in here. Let's do this in cedar. The dark gray handles. Because that would probably be helpful. And that doesn't really help me with the doesn't really help me with the issue of the computer, but it will, I think, work here. I'm gonna have to try to, there we go. Because that sort of completes the desk in a way. How's that? I think that works nicely. I think that works pretty good. Yeah. So that gives her some drawers for the desk. Kind of makes it a complete desk, but she still has all that room that She can move around there. And now, I think we could probably put this computer over here. Not in the window, but whoopsie. I think I got that over a little bit far, didn't I? Well, I guess it matters because you can't really see it. So it's probably fine. I'm going to get one of those little Dalsa tables. This thing. And put this over here in the corner. Oh, look at that. See, you know how nice that is. Because she would need to be able to reach the computer to be able to turn it on. And that way, oh, look how nice that is. See, we have some nice stuff coming together here. I just have to figure out what color to put in the office. Yeah, this is turning out quite nicely. What color do I have? I have yellow on my paint thing. I think I want to do the gray and continue that up here. If I can get over there. There we go. Like that. See how it makes a stripe up the wall, over and up here? And I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now, this has a kind of a pale pink in it. And it has a darker blue, but I don't know if I really want to go there because then that's getting confusing. Because that has pink. It's possible we could... Did I keep that? Let's see. Let's go outside to my little storehouse. I do have this sort of purple color. I don't know if that's going to be too much. You know what? I'm going to try. You know what I'm going to try? We have some new colors in the sort of paint department here, so to speak. So there's these. They call them peach. I don't know. Peach. This to me is peach. That is, they call that peach. So that's somebody else. Let's try one of these. Oh, this is, I think this is the old one. Oh, let's see if this will work. It still looks like it's a pretty intense pink, though. Maybe more than what I really want. I was hoping for a really pale pink, but let's go see what's over here. Like this one, potentially. See, I don't know if that's going to clash with the yellow, but hey, we don't know until we try, right? Because again, you know, like, you got to look at the room as a whole. It's like, I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I could just do the blue because I don't want to go crazy with the yellow. Let's try... Not with the pink. Nope. And then because you see, you want something that's going to match the rest of the room as well. And something that, if she's on her webcam, looks professional behind her. But I don't want it to look too masculine either. You know what? What if... we had this pink? Let's try that, just for giggles. That's kind of nice, actually. So that it doesn't detract too much from everything else. It doesn't go off in some crazy direction. And if we just have that this makes a nice picture. And then if she had this behind her, this would be a nice little backdrop there. And let's see. Oh, you know what I think I want too is there's a whiteboard. Could put a whiteboard there. It'd be hard for her to reach a whiteboard up here, unfortunately. I mean, you see, this is what I'm talking about, the design challenges, because you want to make sure that the person's able to reach the thing, which in a normal, well, I hate to say that. That sounds wrong. In a regular build without special considerations, let's put it that way, you don't have to think about the fact that somebody in a wheelchair probably could not reach a whiteboard that would be up here. You know, this would be the logical place to put a whiteboard. But someone sitting in a wheelchair is not going to be able to reach over the desk and write on this whiteboard. Not unless they had like some extension sort of thing that they could put a marker in. And I don't know if they make those. Maybe they do, but I don't know. So I'm actually going to see if I can put just for giggles here, I'm going to put a paper tray there just to kind of take up that space a little bit. I just want and we don't want it to look like a circus. This is, I mean, this is just not really a thing, but so just like just a little bit of color at the end of the room. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. I think this bedroom is pretty good. I will come back for some final touches, I think, later on, because I still got to figure out some sort of, I mean, we've got this chest here, get this here, but maybe, you know, like a small bookcase or, I don't know, something over there. And figure out something for this extremely boring wall on this side without, again, going too nutso. Don't really want to do that. I know what we need. A clock. That's what we need. We need a clock. Before I leave this room, let's figure out a clock to put on the wall. Let's make this one of these. I think this would be nice. And we can do a cedar front to match everything else. Let's make it a nice big clock. And I'm not going to mount it up too high because when it comes to changing that, oh, that's kind of dark. Let's change it. When it comes to changing the time, you know, the time of year that you change the time. Ooh, what does that look like? Well, I actually kind of like that. because she gets to see that. And it makes a nice little color. I think that's pretty good right there. So, yeah. Delineate her little office area here. And yeah, let's do this. I don't know. Just as a sort of, here's the work area kind of thing. Maybe going, you know, crazy too far. Because I like the yellow there. I like the pink, but I don't know. Maybe I should just do the yellow. See, I just don't know if it's going to end up like, you know, looking like a man's office. You know. Although, we could put a picture up here that's kind of girly. Because I like this sort of orange color to be, you know, sort of bright and sunshine. Like sunshiny. Let's do curtains. Is there anything we can do over here? These are kind of interesting. I didn't think about these for the bedroom. Could have put these in the bedroom. If I like them, I may go put it in the bedroom. And put the gray ones over here. That's actually rather nice. You know, I completely forgot about those. So let's do these. Let's do these. And one here. Because again, you know, you want your office area, your home office area to look nice and pleasant. Even if you worked in an office, which I have for many years, you want your, you know, your cube or your office or whatever you have to look attractive. See, there we go. Now that kind of ties things together, but you do have the separation, so that's pretty neat, I think. You know what? I have somewhere in the pictures here. Is it in the flowers? I think it's under the wallpapers. I have, oh, I don't know if that's going to be suitable though. But I do have that lotus. That might be interesting. And I was going to use before. Oh, ho, ho. I think I'm liking this. I think that's pretty nice. Let's move the little plant. Move this plant so I don't have to buy it again. I think usually if you do this, everything just falls down, and that's pretty nice. So let's move these down. Yeah, I really do want that there, so let's see how this looks. And the game makes it, if you don't play the game, to where you have to kind of come from the top to put these things, so I can't put it from underneath. Oh, see, I like that. That I think that makes it more feminine. I think that's pretty nice. The thing I was thinking about, I just think the style is not going to work. So, got these lovely little butterflies over here. I like this. This is pretty neat. I wonder if I should use that, because that's pretty nice. I really wanted to use that somewhere quite special, so that's why I haven't done it yet, because these are two halves, and I think that's really a very, very nice picture. There is also these dragonflies, which are pretty neat. I got a few watercolors, but I don't think these are quite in the same style. I thought this was super cute. This would be cute for like putting in the kitchen, though, probably. If you saw my whimsical hotel, that's where I used a lot of the nostalgic looking things. I don't think I have it here. Wallpapers. The one I was thinking about was this one, but this one's not going to be the right style. That's kind of traditional, I think, so probably not. And I thought this little beehive postcard is really cute too, but the colors don't go for this particular one. I do have this, which would be another little nice thing. Well, I'll come back to it, but we need some light in here. Look at this. Do you see how it's very drab because there's no light? Let's put some light. Let's put I think we want some ceiling lights. Quite possibly this. Could do the reflector lamp, but sometimes that can be a little bit much. These are quite soft light. These, if I did them, I don't really know what this changes. I know what this changes, but metal and then color. I may have to change the clock on the wall. That's the long one. See how it makes a very nice soft light. So if you want soft lighting in a place instead of harsh lighting in a room, see how that keeps everything nice and soft. Because when you are doing webcam work, although I haven't done a lot of it, but what I have found, because I have very pale skin, is that if you use any kind of cool lighting that's on the cooler temperature end of the scale, I just look washed out. I look really pale. And especially, you know, as you get older, you don't want things that make you look washed out. It just is not the best. So I could have one of these if we have room for it. Just on top of the computer. How about that? That would work. Her desk is kind of full, isn't it? Unless I put a light behind her, you know, on the shelf, but okay. Let's just do our handy dandy little ceiling lights over here. See how that dresses things up? It's just quite nice, I think. much nicer, so that we don't have drab gray corners. Okay, I'm just going to probably leave these paints here. Okay, what do you guys think? I think this looks pretty good for the office area. And I think we will end this segment, and then let's go to the other end of the house. Let's finally get out of this end of the house and go to the other end. Again, I may come back here and do some tweaks, but I think this is pretty good for now. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Bye.